Hello, hello, and welcome to take two of the excuse me of the weekly news update of September 8th through September 14th. I am redoing this weekly news update. Excuse me. I just recorded an entire 10-minute version of this without coughing. What the hell? Of course, my mic was off during the entire thing, because isn't that the kicker? Excuse me. But I'm re-recording this week's weekly news update because anybody who watched the last one knows that the last one wasn't very good. It was just me forcing out what I could while being very, very sick in order to have something out. Oh my goodness. Why am I coughing now? I was totally fine for an entire recording of this. Anyway. Quality content. Before we get into things, I'd like to thank our supporters. First off, the double tier supporter, Distros. And then all of our single tier supporters, Barbara, Candlecorn, and Atomic Squid. It's people like you who help the channel to be able to stay afloat through your donations. While it's not a lot right now, every penny counts towards helping me to do things like pay off my rent. Especially knowing that even though I'm now officially a YouTube partner, yay! I'm still not actually able to monetize my content because I won't be able to until I hit 1,000 subscribers, apparently. So, you know, keep sharing my channel around, helping it grow. It's already been steadily growing, so I'm not too worried, but, you know, anything all of you can do to help the channel grow will be very much appreciated. But with that out of the way, also if you want to become one of the supporters, you know, follow my Ko-fi link down below. But let us get into this week's videos. And I'm just going to treat this like I would any other news update and ignore the fact that we have already, you know, words that were already several days into the week. As always, if a video is less than 20 minutes or more than 30 minutes, which will be much more the case this week because we have a lot of extra long videos this week, I will highlight it here. Otherwise, assume the videos are within that length or I don't mention the time. So starting off with this week's Sunless Sunday on September 8th, we have the extra long episode 25 of Fallout New Vegas, the 30-minute RepCon. After that, we have episode 107 of Death Stranding, Can't Stop Delivering, and then the extra long 32-minute episode 47 of Sunless Sea, Visage, which, oh, that's a good episode. That's a good episode of Sunless Sea. It's always good to find a large batch of new content out at sea, and that's exactly what happens this week. Yeah, go check that out after this. That is, if you're not watching the stream, that will likely be happening as soon as this is done, because this news update is also a soft test to make sure my throat is streaming ready again, which the entire recording I did but forgot to turn on the mic for is already a testament to the fact that I will be stream ready. So, you know, I'll be streaming Hypnospace Outlaw after this news update. But on that topic, moving on to Aperture Monday, September 9th, we have the extra long 49 episode 49 the extra long episode 49 of Hypnospace Outlaw, the 35-minute story of Barnaby's chair, which this is one of those episodes that I think exemplifies what makes Hypnospace Outlaw as amazing of a game as it is. After that, we have episode 294 of Tears of the Kingdom, back to Gerudo Town, and then we have episode 10 of Portal Bridge Constructor, Wrong Solutions, where we only solve the puzzles the wrong way. Moving on to Tuesday the 10th, we have another extra long episode of Fallout New Vegas, the 30-minute Antler. And then we have an extra long episode of Death Stranding, the 49-minute Stressing Out, in which I stress out. And then we have episode 8 of Halo the Legendary Run with Atomic Squid, Saving Captain Keyes. And then moving on to Wednesday, we have the extra long episode 50 of Hypnospace Outlaw, the 31-minute The Grind. We have an extra long episode of Tears of the Kingdom, episode 295, clocking in at 37 minutes, Orb Collector. And then we have some prop hunt with my friends, where we do prop hunts in the map Out There, which prop hunt is one of those games that isn't how good it is entirely dependent on the map you're playing in, and Out There is a very good prop hunt map. Then moving on to Tuesday the 12th, we have episode 27 of Fallout New Vegas, Where Are They Going? And episode 109 of Death Stranding, 5-minute adventure. Then moving on to Friday the 13th, we have episode 51 of Hypnospace Outlaw, Good Times. Episode 296 of Tears of the Kingdom, Flying Orb. And then we have some wonderful Shadow Space, the 1 hour and 54 minute 8th episode Exodus, along with its after the fact episode 8.5, City Origins. And man, I have been loving doing the Shadow Space series, and I know the players have been loving it as well, because they are constantly very eager to get more of it recorded, and are upset whenever we're unable to find the time. Excuse me. But then moving on to the end of this week with this week's jam-packed Saturday, we have the extra long 45-minute episode 28 of Fallout New Vegas, Junk Trading, episode 52 of Hypnospace Outlaw, Pre-Teentopia, episode 297 of Tears of the Kingdom, Gerudo Sanctuary, the extra long 31-minute episode 110 of Death Stranding, So Many Deliveries, and then we have a 46-minute Marble Island Roll game dev episode, which I don't have a name for it yet, because it's actually still up on the YouTube in a raw, unedited form. But it's, a good time. We just spent a lot of time decorating the central dungeon more. So, good old stack of content coming out this week for all of you. And this time I recorded the weekly news update without having while having the mic on. And like I said earlier, the fact that I'm making it through this whole update means that I am now stream ready. So right after this goes up on YouTube, I'm going to be streaming some Hypnospace Outlaw on Twitch. So if you're catching this right as it's going up, you could probably still catch me streaming that. Also, I'm going to go ahead and plug it right here. Later this same day, I'm going to be guest starring on one of my friends' Books and Smiles stream, the Between Worlds tabletop campaign they're running. It's a Backrooms themed tabletop campaign. We're streaming the second session of it. The first session of it is actually still currently linked on the news page of in the Discord, in my news page at the top. So go check that out if you haven't. It's a good time. We've been enjoying it. I'd like to once again stress for my Ko-fi supporters, the Ko-fi supporter picked series is coming as soon as we beat either Fallout New Vegas, Hypnospace Outlaw, Tears of the Kingdom, Death Stranding, or Portal Bridge Constructor. Once one of those games is beaten, we will start the new series. I don't want to be starting too many new series because we're still trying to deal with the issue of I had too many series going on the channel and I'm struggling to keep pace with what I have. I realize the irony of that mixed with the fact that I keep on doing, bonus content with my friends like Gary's Mod and stuff, but, that stuff is just me staying in contact with my friends, and when we're hanging out, we impromptu decide to stream together. Those don't really affect the streaming schedule too much had to begin with. But, and another note is, remember those of you on the Discord, once we finish Tears of the Kingdom and Death Stranding, the slot that they are in will be replaced by a game voted on by all of you over on the Discord. I have an entire vote section and a suggestions category, So you can go ahead and give your ideas of what games you want to see me play. You can also give a suggestion in the comments below here, and I'll be sure to add it to the votes. You can suggest any game or type of challenge run you want. So you can say like, hey, play Tomba for the PS1. Or you can say, hey, do a Fallout New Vegas One Life run. And it'll get added onto the vote. Currently in the lead on that vote... excuse me. Gotta keep lubing my throat. Currently in the lead on that vote is Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door Remake with 6 votes. I actually have that sitting over on my desk right now because I bought it months ago when I thought we were going to be starting the series sooner when I was getting near the end of Halo 3. Then in second place we have a 4-way tie between Alien Isolation, Metal Gear Solid, Halo Wars, and Chants of Sennaar, all at 5 votes. And then in fourth place, we have several things tying. Third place, with 4 votes. We have tying Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, Halo, Cursed Halo, Oxenfree, South Park The Stick of Truth, Dying Light, Titanfall 2, The Witcher, Alan Wake, Amnesia The Dark Descent, Just Cause, Prey, Super Hot, The Line, Song, and Tomb Raider. So, those are all the, you know, the games that are in the top bidding right now. Now, keep in mind, the number 1 pick only has 6 votes, the number 2 all have 5, and the number 3 all have 4 votes. So, it won't take very many votes to sway this around and change the outcome. So, be sure to get on over, join the Discord link down below, and throw your votes out. And if you really want to see a game played, be sure to support me on the Ko-fi, in which case you'll be able to give suggestions for what the first Ko-fi chosen supporter series is, and you'll be able to partake in a vote to decide which one it is amongst all of the games suggested by my Ko-fi supporters. Hope you've all been enjoying, love all you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.